Honor of Kings World is going to be a new open world MMO that is coming out for mobile devices and PC. And if you guys know, I've been following this game for a while because this game is the best looking MMO that I have seen to date coming out for mobile devices. So now recently they released a new trailer, so we're going to be going through the new trailer, and I have some extra information for you guys that I would like to share about this game. So let's jump right into the video. So this is their newly released trailer. It is by Team Studios, which works under Tencent, and it seems to be a AAA MMO. And look at this world. Some of the footage in here is actually gameplay footage. It's not like only trailer footage. So we get to see some of the combat, some of the gameplay, and they had shown some of the gameplay before, but some people didn't believe it because it looked too good to be true. But now we're gonna see a little bit more of it. So it's gonna have this massive open world. If you guys don't know, Honor of Kings is actually a massive mobile game on mobile devices. It has like crazy amount of downloads, crazy successful, but now they're making it like an open world MMO. Okay, we get a little bit of storyline here. So it seems like they're gonna have like a, let's see here, a very immersive storyline, because that is going to be important for these type of games, is having that, you know, having that engaging storyline. But as you guys can see, the voice acting and everything is not in English yet, but they have English subtitles, which can be a good thing. I'm going to talk more about like the Korean and the English launch later on in the video, but let's just check out the trailer for now. So these are the characters. Now, most likely, I was really hoping that they would go for like a proper MMO style character. They can design your character, customize that like you want. But it seems like they're going the gacha route, because we follow this male character a lot and they show other characters later on. So Jixia is like, look at this. This is one of the characters. A mecha character. Okay, we got a dual sword character. Oh my god, look at the visuals. Crazy. Okay, a little bit of jetpack. Oh wow. Very Genshin Impact inspired right here. You guys can tell with the graphics, but it looks so good. So it seems like this will also be a character you can choose between. So you'll have this guy and then her. And then you have the mecha robot and the dual sword assassin female that we've seen so far. I really hope it's not like a full-fledged gacha, but I'm getting, from what I'm seeing, we might see a little bit, it might be gacha. However, it seems like some characters are very alike, so you might be able to go between for a male and a female of the same hero, which will be really good. But look at this action combat right here, very like you have seen in Tower of Fantasy. You guys have seen, see, switch characters, you saw that, right? Yeah, definitely going the gacha route, we can already tell. But action combat, very like Genshin Impact, Tower of Fantasy. It's not gonna be like top target MMO. You're gonna have that action, you know, gotta make those switches between the characters. But it's gonna be like an MMO, so you will be meeting people in the open world. From what I've seen so far, that's what they're saying, because it will be a very big disappointment if it won't be like a proper open world MMORPG. Okay, we got a little villains right here. I really like what I saw earlier, that it seems to be some mechanics to each dungeon and stuff, and a lot of exploration in this game. That'll be very important. But guys, the graphics look so good. I have to just like, look how crisp it is, man. It looks fantastic. Oh my goodness. It's like Genshin with like adult characters, you know what I mean? Okay, this one is my favorite. This mecha that can fly and shoot. And the really cool thing about the shooting thing with this character is this seems to be an ultimate, is that you can actually aim yourself. So some of the characters will rely on like your aim. And this is like, obviously it's all speculations from me, but I can kind of tell from playing a bunch of like MMOs and gacha games and stuff, how the combat is gonna be just by looking at it, right? But it seems like those it doesn't have a fully lock on. Those you kind of have to aim some of the on some of the characters. Oh my god, he was riding the sword. Okay, so you have like a stamina bar. You can see you have on some characters you have the stamina bar, so you have to like you can't just spam skills. You have to kind of like again like Genshin Impact. Okay, this guy looks like Clyde from Genshin. What? But I think these are actually like Honor of Kings character, like they have in their MOBAs, but they're putting him into the MMO. If you guys don't know, several games have done this before, like Order and Chaos Online used to do this back in the day. Like they had the game Heroes of Order and Chaos, and they used to put some of the characters into the game and stuff. Okay, this one is sick. Oh wow. Okay, that's my favorite so far. The big ass bear. But the really cool thing about this is they're gonna have a crazy budget because how successful their MOBA is. So hopefully they won't try to like milk a lot of money. They'll make like a proper game. Like everything looks stunning. Like all the visuals from the mobs to the bosses to the world to the storyline, it looks AAA, like Unreal Engine 5 kind of graphics. Like it looks great. The skills look amazing. The world looks amazing. Hopefully we get some mounts. I know you have some kind of gliding and stuff in this game, but is that it? Is that the full trailer? Okay, a little bit again. A little bit of storyline again. Left. Okay. I mean, I'm not a big storyline type of guy, but I really did enjoy like storylines in Genshin. So hopefully we get some good stuff out of it. Now, the quick things I really want to talk about real quick is it definitely gonna have some type of gacha, because we can already tell by like the character switches right here, like some of the combat sequences, you can see that they're making like character switches mid-fight. So you're gonna have some type of gacha. But also the thing I want to talk about is these kind of instances right here. It seems like they're gonna require like strategy. Like you see the floors are disappearing. You're gonna use a lot of like dodge mechanics, jump mechanics, and hopefully you can do these. Most likely you can do this with teammates, with friends. But let's talk about the launch of the game, because by this trailer we can already see like a lot of good stuff. But I want to kind of talk about the launch, right? Because right now they've been teasing like gameplay trailer. It seems like the game is pretty much finished. They probably have to do probably gonna come up with some beta tests soon, but they do not have a website yet, which is kind of confusing because their Twitter, their YouTube and everything is in English. So that will be the question: will they release both games in global and Eastern release at the same time? Most likely not. I feel like they're gonna have like an Eastern release and then the global release, but I really hope they'll make like a massive official launch and not only like an Asia launch and then the global launch. Again, will be like a action combat style game with a lot of gacha characters, which could be a good thing but also a bad thing, because these type of games can quickly become like instance based gacha games, right? And what I mean like instance-based gacha games, I mean like games like Genshin, right? Because the only time you get to actually play with friends would be inside instances, inside dungeons, and you won't be able to meet them outside in the open world. But I really hope they don't make that mistake, because that'll be very important how well the game does. But overall, everything else I've seen about the game so far looks amazing. There's some things I really wish they didn't have, which would be like you could design your own characters and not gacha characters. But we have to, you know, I understand they're trying to tap into the gacha market. It's been popular for a long time, but I don't like it. But the gacha game, it means that the monetization will be focused around the gacha characters, right? You have to probably roll for the characters, going to introduce new characters, which in my opinion is less pay to win than normal MMORPGs. But we'll have to see more on this. But that is it for Honor of Kings World, guys. When I have some more information regarding this, I will let you guys know. So far they only released 4 trailers, I think. and every single one of them look gorgeous, but they have not given us a lot of information, unfortunately. I wish they would give us a little bit more information so I could do a little bit more research, but it just seems like they're very careful in giving us that information. Like, I feel like they should have just told us straight up that it's a open world MMORPG, or if it's an open world gacha game, or if it's an open world game at all. You know, even though they have talked about being an open world, they haven't given like an official confirmation yet. But very exciting stuff. I hope you guys are excited for it. I'm definitely going to be checking this game out. Honor of Kings of the World looks absolutely incredible. If you guys don't want to miss out on new games, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys next time.